Here are the tests on my 1951 Standard Cadet. It is using my 1959 Standard Cadet tank and an old style flush valve, and I set it to the water line. So let's see how this flushes and how it does on tests. The flush is too long. It's awesome, but it's too long. And I'm surprised too, because the tank I put on it is newer, and I would have expected that the newer one would use less water. First, let's see if it can take a washcloth. This video will be a little different than other test videos because I'm getting new cloths and a new bag. My old ones are getting really worn out, and the accuracy of them may be different than before. So I'm going to start by flushing the new cloth and the new bag, and if it fails, I'm going to try the old one and see if it does any differently. Also, one thing to note is that there is a barb in the trapway opening that may catch on stuff, and for those of you who don't know what a barb is, it's basically a little piece of porcelain that sticks up in the trapway and it catches on stuff. So anyway, let's get on with it and see if it can take the new washcloth. It did perfectly. Now let's see if it can take the new grocery bag. I did poke holes in this one just like the other one, so it shouldn't air up. I'm guessing it will be an easy pass. Did perfectly again. Now let's see if it can take the new washcloth and the new grocery bag together. In all honesty, I think it's going to have some trouble because the washcloth is rather thick, and it is the same as my old one because they came in the same package. It's just that my old one was really worn out. Never doubt a Cadet, unless it's a newer one. That did awesome. Not quite perfect, but I'm not complaining. Now let's see if it can take the equivalent of a dish towel, because I don't have a new dish towel yet. 2 of these single-use disposable white rags seems to be equivalent to a dish towel, and as you can tell, I used one of them more than once. But anyway, let's see if it can take these. Hopefully it takes them at once and not separately. That might be a little bit more than a dish towel. I don't really know. I really better get a new dish towel because I don't think that this toilet would clog on a dish towel. So I'm just going to pull that out, and then I'm going to try the old dish towel. this should be an easy pass. I don't see why it would fail because I could rip this in half if I wanted to, it's so thin. Did perfectly again. Now let's see how it flushes with a clogged siphon jet. This toilet has a lot of extra water, so I think it will be able to build a strong enough swirl to siphon. Well, it was definitely strong, just not strong enough. It got as high as the rim, which is surprising, but it still didn't siphon. It was surprisingly really difficult to unclog that siphon jet. So if any of you ever decide to stick a paper towel in the siphon jet of one of these toilets, just be warned, it can be really difficult to get out. And also the ground is wet around here again, so I'm going to use ash instead of dirt. The main reason I prefer dirt to ash is because it better tests the bowl clearance, but with the amount of extra water this toilet has, I don't think that will be an issue. So, I'm seeing something up here. It did leave a little bit, it left a little bit there. It took this just fine. I know on the later 50s Cadets, it's like more of a bump here and there's some dirt left behind. So, the bowl rinse is pretty good. Not as good as the other ones, but I really do like the flush and it seemed to do very well. So I would definitely consider installing this if I didn't already have an amazing toilet installed. But that about does it for these tests. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe and turn on notifications. It helps my channel a lot and I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching and see you guys in the next video.